getting that 4th championship as he hits the free throw. Phil Jackson saying he's been very quiet. Well, maybe he's quiet around the locker room, but we've seen him during the game non-stop talking during his teammates. He's like an extra coach. He's got 6 assists, 4 rebounds to go with those 17 points. A rare smile on the bench.
I'd smile too if I had Kobe on my team.
Lakers back up by 3. Pass inside, gets to Gortat. Gortat can't finish. The length of Bynum altering that shot.
And that's doing multiple things. Bynum stopping the pick and roll and not giving up on the play, getting back.
Bryant expecting Brown to be in the corner. He says, stay there. Brown was going to the basket to try and get an offensive rebound.
Don't point the finger, Kobe. That one's on you, buddy.
And then game 4, also on Thursday. Magic trying to make sure a game 5 will be definite after tonight. That game will start earlier at 8 Eastern. 2-3-2 format. Meanwhile, Lamar Odom getting it done for the Lakers here in the 4th.
Phil Jackson thinking, you play this way, eat all the junk food you want. Good job of putting it on the floor. Aggressive, active. Talk about the complete player when he plays with confidence. Who could make the sunshine? Certainly the Candyman can.
Well, I like the nickname, longtime PR man of the Lakers, John Black. He calls him the human Swiss Army knife. He can do a little bit of everything, and he has been just terrific in the last 3+ games for these playoffs. And a foul down low. This one's going to go against Bynum. That's 5 on Bynum.
Again, I say, I'm not sure that's a good thing for Orlando, because here comes Lamar Odom.
We could have a first time ever where an opposing coach says, that's not a foul. Let him play through that. Wanting Andrew Bynum to stay on the floor because of the damage that Lamar Odom is doing.
And a very unusual lineup for Orlando. No true point guard on the floor. J.J. Redick at the point to try to get some more shooting. Turkoglu handling the ball.
Shot clock winding down. Turkoglu way off the mark. Lewis keeps it alive. When Nelson went out with the injury, Turkoglu often did that in the 4th quarter. He is a playmaker. The guy at 6'10" that can handle the ball. J.J. Redick 0 for 5 in the first half. They'd love to see him get on track a bit. Howard out to Redick. Shot clock at 7. Redick kicks it out. Lewis pulls up. Shot's good. Rashard Lewis able to knock it down. Just his 2nd field goal of the 2nd half.
I like what Redick did. Don't fall in love with the jumper. Put the ball on the floor and look to make a play. Good job of being aggressive off the catch, off of Howard's outside pass.
And I agree with that. I think, again, he still has got to look more to the basket because they're not coming on his drive.
1-point Laker lead. Petrus does a good job keeping Bryant in front of him. Shot clock at 2. Odom has to put it up, and he puts it in. Lamar Odom, 8 points here in the 4th quarter. Chance of defense. They want to get it to Howard. Here comes the double team. Howard blocked for the foul. And the crowd reacts. But Howard will go to the free throw line. He's only been there. This will be his 5th and 6th free throw attempts. That after 16 in game 1.
Well, I thought they had him earlier in the possession. They missed him. Howard faces up and drives it all the way across the lane. I thought that's a good play by Pau Gasol on the block.
I'm slicing up a tape and I'm showing it the next practice. There's been 10 times tonight where Dwight Howard has been open, ready to catch the basketball in the paint, and his perimeter guys have not been able to deliver the pass.
Well, they're not a good passing team. They have very limited passers, and it really hinders you when a team like LA plays with such length and are playing very, very hard as well.
Howard, 2 clutch free throws there. He's 4 of 6 here tonight. Magic down by 1. Down 1-0 in the series. Kobe Bryant on the pull-up. 20 for Kobe Bryant.
And that's by design. If you're Dwight Howard, you have to be closer to Bryant coming off that screen.
Ariza on Turkoglu. Turkoglu finally started to get it going in the third quarter. Falling away. High banker bounces around and drops in. I don't know if Howard tipped it. I don't think so.
But Turkoglu did a little bit of what Kobe Bryant did last game. Comes off the screen and then veers back into the path of his defender so that Howard can get a roll to the rim.
Bryant, hard screen set, and his Pierce got whacked by Gasol.
The difference that time, Howard was there ready for Bryant.
Bryant gets away, and he stepped out of bounds. That will not count.
That's the best turnover I've ever seen. Did you just see what that guy did? Dribbled out of bounds, balanced himself, and made a corner three. That should be on the highlights. That's top 10.
Instead, it's the 10th turnover for the Lakers, 13 for the Magic. Lewis fires a three. That's good. That's his 5th three-pointer of the game, and the Magic go up by 2, causing Phil Jackson to call timeout. 27 now for Rashard Lewis.
You're not missing anything not having a point guard on the floor, especially when Turkoglu is a guy that you trust to make plays. Pick and roll finds Lewis. Gotcha. Excellent offense from the Magic.
And they finally exploded with 30 points in the third quarter. Lewis in the second, Turkoglu in the third. Kobe Bryant had a quiet start, starting to heat up. But you see the difference in Orlando shooting. They're finally getting shots to go down. Jeff, you talk about it all the time. Make or miss league. They're making them in the second half.
Well, and their passing has been good. It's been on target. It's led them into good opportunities. And I think it's really centered around Turkoglu and Dwight Howard passing the ball very well.
And you can't underestimate the impact J.J. Redick on the floor. His presence, he's a shooter that he's got to be respected.
Bryant, nice fake, getting rid of Petrus. Pass deflected by Howard. Ball still loose, knocked off out of bounds, and it's going to be Magic ball. Dwight Howard, good play there to deflect that pass.
Well, more so careless play by Bryant. Had a foul line jump shot, turned it down. That's actually a 6th turnover in the ball game.
Just past the midway point of the fourth. Orlando once again has bounced back after a bad performance. Can they finish it out? His pass, Turkoglu's deflected. Bryant looking. Driving, shooting. Ariza gets it. Tried to force it up there. Knocked around. Ball still loose. Odom comes up with a loose ball. Fisher on the drive to the basket. Banks it in. The veteran Fisher ties the game. Turkoglu again. He's the playmaker. Lewis. And a reach-in foul on Odom. Odom very upset. That's his 5th personal.
And if you're the Lakers, no way in the world you could be upset with this play. This is part of the way that Kobe Bryant makes a living. We've seen him do this time and time again. That's just a smart play by Rashard Lewis.
Lewis still arguing, but he clearly fouled him. Well, Odom's still arguing, excuse me. Lewis back to the line. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists for Rashard Lewis. Free throws are going to be enormous down the stretch.
It's amazing how many times NBA players complain and are dead wrong.
Right.
The percentage is like so high. If they say it, it's usually wrong.
Ariza knocked away. Howard the rebound. And here's Turkoglu. After Lewis, an open three. Fight for the rebound, and a loose ball foul is going to go down the other end. Dwight Howard picks up his 3rd. 2nd team foul for Orlando.
I tell you what, if I'm Stan Van Gundy, I don't mind the way that we're playing right now. You get stops, you push the ball, you attack the offensive boards. Good things will happen if you continue to play this way.
I didn't see anything on that rebound. But I agree with you, Mark. That's a good possession. Play fast.
Boy, that's a tough shot.
Howard defended him beautifully.
But that's the skill.